Hi Taurus, this is Eileen with your March 2021 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you've got some interesting cards here. It looks like you're going to have some endings and transitions in your life, endings of maybe certain circumstances, relationships, situations that are no longer serving you well, and new beginnings. And you've got the Sun card shining upon all of your endeavors, which is a very good omen to have. Now, this is a general reading, so some cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances, and I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So the first card you have is the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is talking about laying awake, worrying about worst case scenarios or things that may never even occur. It's like getting yourself very stressed out and worrying and upset. This could be, I'm feeling for some of you, it has something to do with some situation at work. Like you might have people at work that are treating you, they're acting kind of hostile or unfriendly, just mean-spirited, and treating you like you don't belong there or something. And you're being very sensitive about it. It's really bothering you because you know you haven't done anything wrong, or maybe you're even second guessing yourself and wondering if there was something you did wrong. And the thing is, you don't belong around those people. They're just hateful, bitter kind of people. It might even be kind of like a clique. It could be. Now, in some circumstances, maybe they've been at that job longer than you have. Or maybe they work in one area, and you work in another area. Whatever it is, they just look at you like you're not one of them. Excuse me. So, and you're not, and you wouldn't want to be. So, if you look at the card, the swords are not touching the person. So whatever you're worried about, a lot of times this is worrying about worst case scenarios, that things are worse than they really are. But the advice of this card is just to take back your power and extricate yourself from any circumstances that are making you feel this way, whether it's a personal relationship, business, whatever it is. Excuse me, I got to get a drink of my water. Okay. And sorry, I had a smoothie and I put chia seeds in it, and the chia seeds get stuck in my throat. Okay. So, this is, and again, it's a general reading, so this card may not even apply to you. But if it does, really what you need to do is remember who you are. Take back your power. Feel good. Feel confident and strong about the person you are, because you do have a lot of strength. And you really try to live your life the right way and do things honestly and just live a good life. And you don't deserve to be treated that way. So remind yourself and just rise above small-minded people and extricate yourself from that situation in whatever way you can. I mean, you can't just change jobs overnight, but if it's making you miserable, maybe you should start making your plans to move on to another position, or if it's a relationship or a living arrangement or something. Next card you have, and you have below here the Death card. That's the end of some situation that wasn't serving you well, to make way for new beginnings. So that's kind of interesting that these two are so close to one another. That's just saying that in some cases, for some Taurus, you do need to close out one part of your life to make way for something new, a new beginning that will be much more rewarding and much better for you, and make you have more of a sense of peace and tranquility. And then you've got the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is a major arcana card, and it's talking about things going on under the surface in the month of March that you may not be aware of. Now, in some cases, whatever's going on under the surface may actually benefit you. Another good thing about this High Priestess card, it will increase your intuition in the month of March. And it's always good to have your intuition sharpened so you can especially pay attention to people around you and kind of listen to your feelings about people, because sometimes people will be acting real nice to your face and they're talking behind your back or whatever. And so it's always good if you have sharp intuition where you can kind of tune in a little bit and know to stay away from certain individuals and not fall for whatever they're telling you. And now in some cases, I'm feeling like for some Taurus, this has to do with things going on in the workplace where maybe they're making some changes and reorganize some things within departments or something. And this could end up benefiting you, where they might offer you more responsibilities, a better position. I also feel for some Taurus that this could be more on the romantic level with someone either that you haven't really gotten to know very well, that might be circulating around you and paying attention to you, and they're observing you. Maybe they're in the same circle as you, or maybe work around you, or something like that. Or maybe you live in your neighborhood and see you out walking or something. Whatever it is, they're around you, and this person would be kind of a good catch. And I feel like they're attractive, intelligent, nice, well-adjusted person, and they're paying attention to you and interested. They're attracted to you. Now, you might already be acquainted. It could be someone you haven't formally met yet. Or it could be somebody, even for some Taurus, that maybe you've spent a little time around them, either with friends or on a couple of dates or something. But this person could be looking at you, wondering if you're the person for them, for their life. They're thinking you look like a really good catch. They've heard you speak, I feel like, and they're impressed with you and your personality, your intelligence, etc. Plus, they're very attracted to you. So they're wondering if maybe you are the right person for them to have for long term. And in some cases, this could even be someone you've been seeing, and they've got more serious plans for you and the relationship than what they have led on to you. They might even be planning a surprise engagement, or like a proposal. That's what I should say, a proposal. Okay, next card you have is the Knight of Wands. And the wands do relate to the fire signs, but they also relate to the area of work, career, progress, action. This is showing that you're making progress in your career, your work, your projects. You're being recognized by others. You're feeling confident that you're doing well and making progress. Now, you're not where you want to be yet, but you've got the ambition and the enthusiasm and the energy to keep going. And so this is a very good sign here that you're making really solid progress in your career and your plans for your future, for your life. This could have to do with just your life in general and how you're arranging things and plans you're making moving forward. So it's showing that you're doing well, you feel good about your progress, you feel good about where you're going. Other people recognize this also. And this could also have to do with some kind of activity in the way of either a physical move or maybe a transfer in your job, possibly moving just from one home to another. Or it could even be that you work in a job where you're on the road, even if you're just driving across your own city back and forth throughout the week. So, but it's good. It's good energy. It's progress, moving forward. And then you've got the sun here, the major arcana destiny card of the sun. The sun will be shining its light upon you in all of your endeavors, your goals, your dreams, your activities. So this is a great boost of energy and power coming from the sun for you. This is not limited to just the month of March. This is going to carry you over the number of months going forward. So this is a very, very good omen for you in your life here. You don't want to let this sun energy go to waste. If Taurus, if you're self-employed, this will really help give your business a boost. If you're starting a new business of some kind or a new job, a new career, this can really help push you forward and give you a big boost moving forward, so you're not feeling like you're stuck and not getting anywhere. So this sun energy has a very healing light. So if you've had some kind of physical ailments and issues, or just been really stressed or had the rug pulled out from under you, the sun wants to just shine its light and healing energy upon you and see you through that time, so you can pick yourself up and move forward in a strong manner again, because Taurus is a very strong, Taurian people are just very strong and solid and feet on the ground. And so if you've had your fair of challenges and disappointments. This sun energy is saying, okay, that's all right. We're getting you back to who you are and moving forward for success and prosperity and realizing your dreams in 2021. It's like it's a whole new world. And then the Death card, which I mentioned earlier, this is talking about some part of your life coming to a close in the month of March, another major arcana card. And this could be relationships. This could be people who are no longer really, sometimes you have friends or people around you that aren't very supportive. Like you have ideas or something you're working towards, and someone around you might actually be a little jealous. That's what I'm feeling like for some Taurus. You might have someone who's been around you. It could be a friend, it could be a coworker, it could even be a family member, but they're actually a little jealous of you. They don't want to give you a lot of encouragement on something you're working on or something you might get enthusiastic about. And so you don't want to spend a lot of time with people who are not being supportive. Even sometimes people are passive aggressive. It's kind of like they'll be acting friendly and you're telling them about your plans and something you're working on and hoping to get some positive feedback, and instead they're just kind of quiet, as if, like they don't have anything nice to say. And to me, a lot of times that's like a passive aggressive thing where the person is either jealous or they don't believe in you or they don't want to let you know that they might think you could succeed. They're afraid you're going to pass them up in some way. I'm getting a certain amount of that for some Taurus. Now, sometimes this could be like a personal relationship in the way of something that was a romantic relationship. Some people might be getting divorced or separated, that sort of thing. It could be leaving your place of work to go to something better, or even a living arrangement. So in some cases, it might tie in with that Nine of Swords for some of you. But it's a good thing because it's new beginnings, a fresh start, and you've got that wonderful sun energy to really help you in that department. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. This is showing that you planted your seeds. You're watching them grow, but you're not ready for the harvest just yet. So you might be saving your money, your resources, gathering your resources, and making your plans going forward. And so you feel good about the progress you're making, but you still got to bide your time, but you're being patient. And this is one of your cards, since the Pentacles do relate to the signs of Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. So this is one of your cards anyway. So Taurus, you're the type that you can be patient and just take one step at a time, because you want to lay a solid foundation for yourself. You don't want anything built on shifting sand. You want something solid under you. So you're making that progress again, making solid progress and feeling good about it and being patient, because good things take time. And then you've got the Four of Swords. This is just saying you need to rest after being out there at battle, working hard, being stressed out. See, this Nine of Swords is all about being really stressed. And when you're dealing with some people or circumstances that are upsetting, it drains you. It just drains your energy. So some Taurus, you really need to recharge your batteries in March. Rest, take some time off, have some recreation, some enjoyable time doing things you enjoy doing. Catch up on your sleep, if nothing else. Some Taurus might be working long hours or working 2 jobs or working and going to school. So you need to recharge. And then the last card you have is the Three of Pentacles. And this is about, again, making your progress. You're making money. You're very proud of the way you work, because you know your craft really well. You take pride in your work. People recognize you for doing good quality work, and they see you as being very even-tempered and having, they see you as someone who's you're steady, you're consistent, you're not in a good mood one day and in a bad mood the next. They know you're a very dependable person. So if you're self-employed, people appreciate that about you and the quality of work you do. If you work for a company, the people you work for really appreciate the type of employee you are, the quality of work you do, and they wish everybody could be more like you. The other thing I wanted to point out, that Knight of Wands card, that might also represent someone of a fire sign be around you in the romantic department in the month of March. So that would be something to be open and receptive about if you're single and you're looking to meet someone new, that there might be someone who could be a fire sign like an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. So, okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. What I want to do now is I'm going to pick one card from Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so. If you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Taurus for the month of March? What is your message for Taurus for the month of March? Okay. This says morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. I like that. That's a good message. Okay, and then next, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radleigh, Valentine. So think of a question that you have that you would like an answer for, or if there's some circumstances going on in your life that you would just like some guidance, feedback, or an answer about, be thinking of that. And I'm shuffling the Angel Answers Oracle cards. So angels, what is your message for Taurus for the month of March? What is your message for Taurus for the month of March? Let me give it one more shuffle and I'll fan these out. What is your message for Taurus for March? Okay, let's see here. Take action. I love the colors and the imagery in these cards. They're beautiful. Take action. Okay, I hope that gives you some insight or some answer of some kind. Okay, and last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So angels, what is your message for Taurus for the month of March? What is your message for Taurus for March? Okay, I'm going to give it another shuffle and I'll fan these out. Okay, this is Angel Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. I love that. Angel Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. Great advice. Great messages. Okay, Taurus. Well, good. Well, be sure and check your rising moon sign videos as they're coming available, and subscribe if you like, and I thank you for your subscriptions, and check your, I already said check rising moon signs. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful March. Happy spring, and we'll talk again soon.